help the baby bird fly back to its nest. Ella learned that bravery comes from kindness. Moral of the story: bravery comes from kindness, not size. The rabbit and the elephant. An elephant in the forest bullied all the animals. No one was brave enough to stop him, but one tiny rabbit had a clever idea. He told the elephant, "There's another stronger elephant in the forest." The elephant followed him to a well and looked inside. He saw his reflection, thought it was real, and jumped and splashed. He was stuck. The animals gathered around the rabbit, smiling and cheering. Moral of the story: brains are better than strength. Tillu the fox and the ice cream truck. Every day, Tillu the fox watched the ice cream truck from the bushes. His tail wagging, his tummy rumbling. He had a dream to taste ice cream. The music, the laughter, the colors, but he could only watch, never taste. One day, he tiptoed closer. The smell was too sweet to resist. A girl spotted him envy, but instead of fear, she saw curiosity. She placed an ice cream on the ground and waited. Tillu licked, eyes wide, tail wagging, heart full. From that day, he came not just for the ice cream, but for a smile that made the world warmer. Moral of the story: kindness has no species. A small act can melt the biggest fears. The clever crow. On a hot day, a thirsty crow flew in search of water. He found a pitcher with little water at the bottom. His beak couldn't reach the water. He saw some pebbles nearby and had an idea. He dropped the pebbles into the pitcher one by one. The water rose and the crow drank happily. Moral of the story: think smart and you can solve any problem. The fox and the grapes. One sunny day, a hungry fox was walking through the forest. He saw some juicy grapes hanging high on a vine. He jumped once, missed. He jumped again, missed again. After many tries, the fox gave up and said, "Those grapes are probably sour anyway." The fox walked away, pretending he didn't want the grapes. Moral of the story: it's easy to dislike what you can't have. Hi friends, I'm ChocoBanana. Today's story is The Parrot and the Farmer. In a sunny village, a parrot named Paco lived in a mango tree near a farmer's house. One day, the farmer looked sad. His plants were drying up, no rain had come. Paco gathered his bird friends and said, "Let's flap our wings to bring the clouds." The sky darkened. Rain started to fall. The farmer laughed with joy. From that day, the farmer shared grains and Paco sang happy songs every morning. Moral of the story: even small wings can bring big change. The greedy dog and the piece of meat. A hungry dog walked through the streets holding a large piece of meat in his mouth. As he crossed a bridge, the dog saw his reflection in the water below. Thinking it was another dog with a larger piece of meat, the dog became greedy. He barked loudly, trying to grab the meat, but as he opened his mouth, his own piece fell into the water. The dog realized, too late, that his greed had caused him to lose everything. Moral of the story: greed can make you lose what you already have. The Proud Peacock and the Wise Crow. In a lush, vibrant forest, a peacock strutted proudly, flaunting its colorful feathers. The peacock saw a plain crow sitting on a tree and laughed. "Look at you, so dull and unremarkable." The crow, calm and wise, replied, "True beauty lies within, not in appearances." The peacock ignored the crow's words, continuing to admire its feathers in the mirror-like pond. A powerful storm arrived, and the peacock's feathers were ruined, while the crow remained safe and unaffected. Moral of the story: true beauty comes from within. Don't rely solely on outward appearances. The Tortoise and the Hare. The hare was very proud of how fast he could run and liked to boast about it. The hare challenged a slow tortoise to a race. The race began, and the hare raced ahead, leaving the tortoise behind. Confident, the hare stopped to take a nap, thinking he would win easily. The tortoise kept moving slowly and steadily, never stopping. When the hare woke up, the tortoise was already at the finish line. Moral of the story: slow and steady wins the race. The Lion Who Learned to Laugh. In a sunny savanna, there was a big, strong lion named Leo. All the animals were a little scared of him. One morning, Leo heard something strange: laughter. He followed the sound and found some little animals: a rabbit, a meerkat, and a mouse. They were laughing and having fun. "Why are you laughing?" Leo asked. "You should try it too," they said. Leo was confused. Leo laughed too, and his roar was filled with happiness. The savannah had never heard a lion laugh like that before. From that day on, Leo laughed with the animals. Moral of the story: even the biggest and strongest need to laugh sometimes. Hi friends, I'm ChocoBanana. Today's story is Froggy Finds a Tune. Froggy lived in a pond where everyone had a talent, but not him. He could only croak. No songs, no dance. One day, Froggy tapped a bamboo stick and it made a beat. Soon, animals joined and a forest band was born. Froggy found his music. He didn't sing, he had rhythm. Moral of the story: everyone has a talent. You just need to find your beat. Turtle on the Track. In a quiet village, by a sleepy railway track, lived a turtle named Tippy. Every morning, he'd cross the track to reach the cool, sparkling river. One day, while crossing, Tippy heard something strange, a loud train whistle. But instead of panicking, Tippy noticed something: a lost puppy stuck in the middle of the track, frozen in fear. People shouted from far away, "Save the pup!" But no one could reach in time. Tippy didn't run away. He tucked in his legs, pushed his shell forward slowly but surely, step by step, and stood in front of the puppy. Just when the train came close, the driver had seen Tippy's shiny shell and hit the brakes. People ran in, cheering. The puppy was safe. And the brave turtle? He blinked slowly, gave a little smile, and continued on to his river like it was just another Tuesday. Moral of the story: helping others doesn't slow you down. It helps everyone move forward. Golu the elephant's favorite song. In a peaceful forest near a village lived Golu, a little elephant with big ears and an even bigger love for music. Every morning he walked to the village edge, listening quietly to the flute sounds floating through the air. A girl named Tara played the flute under a mango tree, unaware of the swaying elephant behind the bushes. One day, she spotted him and smiled. She played a gentle tune just for him. From then on, they met every day. Tara played, Golu swayed, and animals joined the melody. But one day, Tara didn't come. Golu waited and waited. Worried, Golu tiptoed into the village, gently finding Tara's house. She was sick, resting. Golu placed a flower by her window and waited. Tara saw him and smiled. A few days later, she picked up her flute again, and when she played, Golu danced in joy, no more hiding, just music, friendship, and smiles. Moral of the story: real friends don't need words, just kindness, music, and a little courage. The flamingo who painted the sky. In a calm pink lagoon, far away from cities and crowds, lived a flamingo named Fia, who dreamed not of fish, but of color. While other flamingos stood still in the water, Fia watched the sky, wishing she could change it with a stroke of color. "What if I could paint the sky?" she whispered one sunset. The other birds chuckled. "The sky paints itself," they said, but Fia didn't listen. She gathered berries, petals, and feathers, mixing colors on stones by the shore. One evening, she dipped her wings in berry juice and leapt toward the setting sun. As she flew, streaks of red and pink trailed behind her like a painting in motion. The sky burst into hues never seen before. Animals below gasped in wonder. Each evening, Fia flew, coloring the clouds, making the sky a dreamscape. "Why do you paint the sky?" a duckling once asked. Fia smiled. "Because the sky isn't just a place to fly, it's a place to dream." Moral of the story: never stop dreaming, because even the sky has room for your imagination. Hi friends, I'm ChocoBanana. Today's story is Mimi the Mouse's Big Roar. Mimi the Mouse had big ideas but a small voice. Loud animals always spoke first. A log blocked the river. No one knew what to do. Mimi climbed to the top and squeaked, "Use vines to pull it." Surprised, the animals listened. Her idea worked. The water flowed again. Now, when Mimi speaks, everyone listens. Moral of the story: even a small voice can make a big difference. The tiger's secret and the woodcutter's promise. In the edge of a dense forest, Hari the woodcutter was kind. He never hurt trees or animals. One day, Hari heard a low growl. He found a tiger trapped and hurt. Hari helped it escape. Many years later, one stormy night, Hari got lost deep in the forest. He shivered in fear until golden eyes appeared. Suddenly, it was the same tiger, now strong and majestic. The tiger appeared and gently led Hari home. From then on, the tiger always watched over Hari like a guardian. Moral of the story: kindness is never forgotten, even wild hearts remember. The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, a mighty lion was sleeping in the forest when a tiny mouse ran over his paw. The lion woke up angrily, caught the mouse and roared, "How dare you wake me up?" The mouse begged, "Please let me go and I will help you one day." The lion laughed and let the mouse go. A few days later, the lion got trapped in a hunter's net. The little mouse appeared and chewed through the ropes to set the lion free. The lion realized, and moral of the story: even the smallest creature can help. Please like, share and subscribe Choco Banana. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Choco Banana. The Brave Little Elephant. There was a young elephant named Ella. Ella was smaller than the other elephants and didn't feel very brave. She would watch as the bigger elephants did things like swim across rivers and carry heavy logs, but Ella was too scared to try. One day, the animals heard a loud noise. A lion was near the forest. The other animals ran to hide, but Ella didn't know where to go. Then she saw a baby bird stuck in a tree. Ella knew she had to help. With her trunk, Ella carefully helped the baby bird fly back to its nest. Ella learned that bravery comes from kindness. Moral of the story: bravery comes from kindness, not size. The Rabbit and the Elephant. An elephant in the forest bullied all the animals. No one was brave enough to stop him, but one tiny rabbit had a clever idea. He told the elephant, "There's another stronger elephant in the forest." The elephant followed him to a well and looked inside. He saw his reflection, thought it was real, and jumped and splashed. He was stuck. The animals gathered around the rabbit, smiling and cheering. Moral of the story: brains are better than strength. Tillu the Fox and the Ice Cream Truck. Every day, Tillu the Fox watched the ice cream truck from the bushes. His tail wagging, his tummy rumbling. He had a dream to taste ice cream. The music, the laughter, the colors, but he could only watch, never taste. One day, he tiptoed closer. The smell was too sweet to resist. A girl spotted him envy, but instead of fear,